What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sinister-Cast, a podcast where I talk about music, my channel, and things going on in my life. So if you're new, consider subscribing. Anyway, this video is entitled, I have been slacking. For one reason and one reason alone. I have been slacking. First of all, I've been slacking on videos this week. Friday's video was uploaded quite a bit late, and this episode you're watching right now was uploaded about a day late. And the reason for that is just because I got really busy. I was with my girlfriend all weekend. We got, busy doing stuff, going different places all weekend, and it just kind of slipped out of priority. But the main reason why I am saying that I have been slacking is because I think I've mentioned in episodes before, I keep a journal, or at least I used to. And I was fairly consistent for quite some time. There was other times where I would miss a couple weeks, maybe a month or something like that. But I'd jump right back on it, and it's fairly full. And I set a goal for myself to fill this whole thing out because I had other more expensive journals that had been given to me because I do like stuff like that. I like leather journals. I like fountain pens, fancy stuff like that, old paper, like antique type stuff, right? Here's where the problem lies. My last entry was June 26th of this year, and it's titled B-Day for my birthday because that was 3 days before my birthday. And that's just sad because it is September 30th, which means this was 3 months ago. A quarter of a year went by since the last time I've written in this journal. And to me, that's a problem. Because I know some of you may be like, oh, he keeps a journal. What a nerd. That's so stupid. Why you do that? What are you, a girl? Blah, blah, blah. Stupid things like that. Many people keep journals. There's different kinds of journals, different kinds of journaling. Some people use it for different reasons. I use it mainly as a creative outlet to get down ideas and a way to just get out of my head what's going on. Because my mind is always turning. I'm always thinking of ideas. I'm always thinking about things just on a constant 24/7 level, besides the fact of when I'm sleeping. And a lot of times if I get an idea or something's running through my head and it's late at night and I try to lay down to go to sleep, I can't sleep because it just rattles around my head. So I would pick this up and write it out in here, and that way I could get it from my head onto paper and my mind would be clear and fine, and I could go to bed and I could go to sleep with no problem. Well, I need to start doing that again for multiple reasons. Because one, I just listed a couple benefits. I thought it was fun. Practice my writing. I started writing in cursive in it, so it was making my cursive a lot better, and it was making my writing a lot better in terms of just writing anything, even papers and stuff like that. It just made my rhetoric a lot more complex and a lot better. And another reason is because like I said, I had made a goal to fill this entire thing out to move on to a different book, because the first entry in this book was, was May 24th of 2015. So it's been over 3 years, just under 3.5 years that I've been writing in this. And, I want to get rid of it. I'm not going to throw it away once I fill it out. As you can see, I've got it labeled as Journal 1. And I'm going to keep it for future reference and for like my kids or whoever wants to read it when I'm gone. Just to kind of have a record of what was going on in my life and things that I was doing and what I was thinking and stuff like that. It's kind of a cool thing to keep. I can look back when I'm 70 and read this and just kind of relive some of the memories. But once I get rid of this, I have 2 other journals, and they're full of dust because they've been sitting on my bookshelf, and they look like this, and they're really cool, and I want to move on to them. So I think, so the big one here, the big brown one, my parents got me for Christmas one year, and this little more pocketable sized black one is one that my girlfriend got me for Christmas as well. And they're really nice journals. They're like genuine leather. I know they're expensive, and they have the tie around this thing, and it opens up like this, and you open it up, and it's blank. Blank pages. It's like an old journal that you think someone back in the day would keep for a scientific journal, personal journal, or what have you. And I just want to move on to using these. Now, some of you may sit there and say, well, why don't you just move on to one of them now? Well, I don't have clinical OCD. I'm not diagnosed with OCD, but I'd like to think I have a bit of OCD, and I have to finish this old crappy one first before I can move on to these, because I will have a false sense of completeness if I don't finish this book and move on to these. And if I do that, I don't want to cut off here, go to another one, then come back and fill this in and have a big time gap and have to go, if someone's reading it down the road, they go in through this one, oh, move on to this journal, look at this one for 4 entries, and then come back to this one. It just doesn't make very much sense to me. So that's going to be one of my goals moving forward. I want to change some of my things in my life, in the way that I do things, to make things easier on myself and give myself a lot less stress. And doing this is one of them, and I need to keep on it. So as soon as I am done talking to you guys, I'm going to sit down and write in this for the first time in 3 months. 3 months, a quarter of a year. So yeah, that's one thing. And beyond that, there's not much more that I was really going to talk to you guys about. If you guys journal, let me know. Let me know if any of you journal or keeps some type of notebook or anything of just ideas, like an idea book, or, like maybe a song book. I've got tons of song books from when I was writing my own stuff, when I was writing stuff with the band that I was in. And, I got books for everything. I'm a book person. That's why I was telling you I like journals and stuff like this. It's just kind of a thing I like to have. It's like almost like a collectible type thing for me. And so I've got notebooks and little pocket books for everything. Everything. I like to carry them around and write in them. And it's really awesome. And it makes things easier now because I got a new wallet back around my birthday. And it looks something like this. Without a shameless plug for the company. It's a really, really cool wallet. It's like a minimalist wallet. It's just like a fold like this, opens up, and it's like a leather fold thing here. But the cool thing is that it comes with a little like flip notebook, right? And so you can write things down, and it's like waterproof paper and stuff like that. And that way you always have a notebook with you, and it just fits into this little flap here on the other side of the wallet, and it folds up, and bam, you're good to go. Now you're thinking, well, it's got a notebook, so what, are you going to have to find a pen all the time? No, it's got you covered. As you can see right here along the side, maybe see that? It's a little clip, and you, ouch, pull this out, and it's fairly tiny. I mean, this thing is, about the size of my hand, something like that. But, boop, opens up, put it on the back, and you got basically a full-size pen. And if you need to write something down, bam, you're good to go. Shopping list, idea, song lyrics, song idea, bam, you're good to go. It's great for the creative mind. I guess I will give a little bit of a plug here. It's Trayvax, if you can read it. It's Trayvax. They make a couple of different other kinds of wallets as well. This is just one of them. So yeah, Trayvax, if you're watching or anybody knows anyone from Trayvax, hit me up. I like your products. We can work something out here. So just hit me up. Hit me on my email down in the description. Go ahead. Go for it. Go for it. I'm open for business. But yeah, I need to make some small changes in my life. Get myself a little more organized and on top of things. I want to rearrange my room and stuff. I want to move my desk over there by my window. There are going to be some challenges in doing that, so I'll have to see. It's not set in stone yet, but it's something I do want to do eventually, just because I want to have it by the window. I hate having to go, oh, the window's over there. The only problem is my bed's over there, and I like having my bed by the window because I can get fresh air. It's a whole thing. I don't have a huge room to work with, and I got some bigger things in here, so I can only do so much with them. But either way, for the most part, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So like I said, if you journal or you keep any kind of notebooks, creative idea books, lyric books, song books, any type of books, let me know. Even sketchbooks. I mean, I'd love to see some cool drawings and stuff if you guys are artists out there. You never know if you create some art. I've been looking to get some new art for the channel. So if there's someone that does graphic design, make some stuff, hit me up, let me know, and we can figure something out maybe, or, make some art for me. I'd love to see it. I see all these channels of people who do, graphic art for people that they like on the channel and stuff like that. And it's really, really, really cool. And I'd like to see some of that at some point. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Talk to each other. You guys have been doing that a lot lately, actually. Not just commenting and talking to me, but responding to each other's comments and stuff like that, which I highly recommend doing. Promoting all of this engagement is really cool. It's cool to see a community start to grow, and it's really cool to see you guys interacting with each other. So get to know each other. Let's become closer as a Sinister Metal Legion and grow as a community. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.